Hi, it's Mike. Welcome to the Bonsai Channel. Well, it's springtime, so that means azaleas. I got 2 specimens of the nursery, and I'm going to pot them up for you guys. All right. Well, there's one thing I'm looking for when I have a azalea for bonsai, and that's a single stem. They're really hard to find, so you have to get as close to it as you can and prune. There's 2 things I know about azaleas. One, when they're in bloom, the roots are dormant. So that means I can do whatever I need to the roots to get them into a bonsai pot right now. The second thing is that an azalea is a hybrid rhododendron, and there's no sense in having it go to seed. It just saps the energy from the plant instead of producing foliage. So when the blossoms die back, what you would normally do is pinch them. But it's also a good time to go ahead and prune it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the roots now, and then when the blossoms start dying back, I'm going to go ahead and then prune it and shape it up. All right, so let me show you the tools that we'll need for the job. First off, I've got Akadama and Fujiyama soil, which I blended together, and always 50-50 mix. That's my soil. And I've created the clips that I'll need, and I've gone ahead and cut the screens. So I have the screen and the wire. Then I have an assortment of pots because I don't know which size exactly they'll fit into. And over here, I have an assortment of tools, and I always have my Fujiyama stainless steel. So now that I have everything ready to go, let's take the azalea out of the pot and see what we have. We have a hard brick. This is just one solid mass. I'm going to have to be mean. Luckily, like I said, the azalea's roots are dormant now. But it's completely root bound. All right, well, as you can see by all that, I went crazy on it. And you can see where the original plug was, right there. But that's what I've done to it. Now, you may say you've completely destroyed it. And you may be right. I have no idea. But the thing about bonsai is, you've got, even though this statement is asinine, you've got to be willing to destroy in order to create. And it's all about experience, remember. And this azalea was, I think, $350. So I'm, even no matter how sad that is, I'm willing to completely kill this plant in order to learn. Even though I've done stuff like this to the azaleas before, you never know if this is going to make it or not, but we'll see. This is the basic premise, though. All right, so I'm ready to pot it up, and I'm just eyeing it where it'll go in the pot, off to one side. And, okay, I think that's there, so I'm going to go ahead and get my screens and clips into the pot. Now, remember, I've done this 20 times before on other videos, so go ahead and refer back to those. Okay. After looking at the azalea and the roots, there's nothing really to anchor to with the soil, even if I packed it in. I'm going to have to wire this plant in. So let me start that process. I got a length of wire, and I'm going to run it through the holes in the pot. Alright, so I've run the wire through the holes, and there you have it. Let's set it in. You know what would be good is a little notchy rock to go up underneath, so 1 second. Okay, so I got the wire kind of started here, but it's wants to lean to this side, so got some notchy rocks. Started feeding them up under here to hold it. There's not much to see, otherwise we'd show you, but it's just wedging the rocks under there enough so that when we tighten down on the wire, it's not going to fall over. Okay, so what I need to do, I've got the rocks underneath it. It'll keep it relatively stable. I need to tighten this wire down as much as possible. So I'm going to take my wire cutters, go ahead and cut it off so it's not hard to work with, and get some eel nose pliers and just start twisting it to tighten it down. There we go. That's pretty solid. Get it one more twist. Alright, I'm happy now. Okay. Then I'll just take that and fold it down.